Hello, hello everybody. White and Nerdy Man back with another episode of Slay the Spire. Last episode we were already having some good traction with a nice strengths-based build going on. And, well, I was trying to avoid this, but tell you what, whenever we go back to the screen, if I don't get as far as I would like, if I don't get to the next screen, like by the time that I start the next video, we're going to commit to the decision that we made beforehand. That way I'm just kind of, it's not a way that I can cheese or scum it. We want this to be authentic. We want my pain and my suffering to be absolutely 100% real. So we will pick ectoplasm, so we'll get that passive energy gained at the start of each turn, so 4 energy instead of 3, and we will no longer be able to gain gold. And we're just going to keep on continuing with the run from there. Yeah, it's been so awesome to jump back into this game after such a long hiatus. You know, I feel like I was a little bit rusty at first on my own personal save file, but, you know, it's just kind of like riding a bike. You just kind of pick it back up, and it's kind of a bad analogy for me, actually, because I do not know how to ride a bike, but it's something like that. Anyhow, moving on, we're going to go ahead and select our next path going forward. I tend to get a little bit more cowardly on the higher floors. I don't want to chase combat as much, so we're going to go after the question marks along here, and if you guys want me to do a run where I'm not allowed to pick question marks, at least if I have an option between a question mark and something else, then I have to choose something else, then just give me a shout. I would love to tailor the series to your preferences, and to challenge myself to see if I can withstand the maniacal whines of YouTube. We are going to shrug it off because we have 20 damage incoming, and both of these guys are going to be stealing money from us. What jerks! After we just got our nice loot cash from the boss. So we're going to shrug it off to see what option we have for card draw. We have Bash, which would actually be really good to apply because with Iron Wave, we get the block and damage going out. So let's just go ahead and do that on you in front. Perhaps I should have targeted the guy that had more HP, but what's done is done by this point. We're going to attack him, 7 damage dealt, and we're going to withstand 7 of that 20 damage that was coming in. Not horrible. No, I don't want to give you my gold, and I'm going to take it back from you by force. What I am going to do is I'm going to spot this fellow's weakness. I am going to cleave. I could do a twin strike, but I could also negate all of the damage that I have coming in. Let's go ahead and negate the damage, just because I have a feeling that this fellow is not going to last much longer, and I only have one source of damage to put up with. But I'm really going to have to start working through these guys quickly, because they will try to stab as much as they can, and they will retreat like little cowards, and oh no! I don't have any attack cards. We're going to go ahead and limit break. Just double my strength. Love that card. We're just going to block up. We will be taking, oops, not double tap, defend. We're going to be taking 1 point of damage, but I have got to kill that looter. Let's see, where's my smoke bomb? Let's see here. No, you're not going to run away on my watch there, buddy, but no, he's not going to make it. The other guy is going to try to take off, though, and that is just something that I will not abide. Got body slam going on in there. Hopefully we'll have enough to deal at least, 39 damage. Ay. I'm considering my options. So we have 6. We could use spot weakness to get it to 9. 18. That might work. That might. If not, then we've lost a lot of money, really. We'll try this and see. Oh no! Well, I'm an idiot. That'll only be 36. What do we have left coming in our discard pile? If we get Twin Strike, by some miracle, we might be able to kill him before he vamooses. Maybe. Let's shrug it off. It's Iron Wave. Hate to say it, guys, but he's going to get away with some of our money, which is most certainly unfortunate. It is what it is at this point. There's nothing that we could do. He's out of here. Get out of here, you coward. I only get 30. Man, I lost so much gold. Oh, and well, I guess it doesn't necessarily matter as much. Even if I were to have beaten them, I would have gotten none of the gold back. So, thanks, Ectoplasm, but I mean, there's really nothing we can do. This is literally what we chose. And this would be an excellent opportunity to start playing with the block, especially if we did Impervious and Entrench. Let's just keep rolling with it. I've never had an ironclad before that's been this defensive. Now let's just keep going to the next compad. I'm kind of crestfallen about all that lost money, but I mean, as I said, it is what it is. I'm not going to complain about it. I'm going to try to limit my complaints about it. We're going to go Impervious, Defend. I probably should have saved that Impervious for a more pertinent situation, but it makes our body slam 35 damage on this shelled parasite with his lovely passive effect of plated armor 13. And we don't want him to hit with that because he will heal HP if that is the case. Let's do double tap and double tap bash. That way he will be... I don't want him to heal 10 HP by getting a good bite on me. That's what that positive effect is for him, is that if he hits me, all the unblocked damage that he hits me for, it'll heal him by that much. We want to avoid that. I might drink my skill potion to see if I have a block skill that could subvert this nonsense. So we'll go ahead and strike him. Let's drink that potion. Exhaust one card at random. I do not like that, but it is our only means of defense at this moment. We haven't exhausted Entrench, but that's okay. He is only going to heal for 3 HP as opposed to 10. So we'll just have to keep on going. We will go ahead and we'll spot the weakness of this creature because he is intending to attack us. And we will deal Twin Strike to get double damage, so to speak. We're going to hit him, and actually this will kill him. Not too shabby. I'm still very pleased with how this build is going. It's an interesting combination. Not one that I've really personally seen outside of like daily challenges, and I will have to say, Daily Challenge has to be my favorite game mode in this game, just because of the ridiculous combinations that can happen, like the one that I had earlier this morning. Absolutely insane. Once again, Daily Challenge will be coming. I'm still recording on the same day that I recorded the prior episode on. So I'm not going to do today's Daily Challenge again, just so that, keep it real, keep it genuine. Anyhow, we're going to skip these cards because I feel like that I like what we have so far, and we will trudge on forth to the possible event. We shall see. An old beggar cloaked in fur reaches his hands out towards you as you pass. Spare some coin, child. So let us see. If there is a card that we would like to remove, oh, well, I would not mind getting rid of Brutality, honestly. And at 98 gold, we're not really going to be able to afford very much at all at the merchants. So we might as well do that. Oh, it's the cleric. The beggar takes off his cloak to reveal he's the cleric. You are a kind soul. Receive my purification, he screams. You're unsure if he's grateful or mad. I apologize if I blasted your eardrums there, but I checked my levels. They should be okay. Let's get rid of Brutality. I honestly don't see myself using this card. Let's go ahead and go to the next question mark and see what secrets it can contain. Before you lies another elaborate shrine to a forgotten spirit, so we could pray to transform another card. That's how we ended up with Brutality, though. So, I don't know about that. I'm going to leave this one alone. I am liking the composition that we have so far. You ignore the shrine. No true sense in going to the merchant now, but at the same time, it's better than facing a combat right before an elite. And I would like to face that elite, that way I can get the relic. So we'll just go ahead and see if he has something for super cheap. He has absolutely nothing I can buy, as a matter of fact. So, catch you later there, merchant. You got nothing that I want, and we're going to go ahead and, we're going to charge this elite. It is the Gremlin Commander, I think, or Gremlin Leader. Potato, potato. We're going to, target him. We really want him dead, because if he dies, as you can see with these minion icons, if he dies, the minions will retreat. So we definitely want to do that. This elite in particular has killed me more times than not, annoyingly enough. I kind of want to go ahead and kill the sneaky gremlin. And if I keep on killing his gremlins, he'll try to just keep on summoning them. So we'll do that. We'll just do another block, just because. And if I feel like the things are really going bad, I could just do a smoke bomb, and we can just leave this guy in the dust, if we are so inclined. Now, this gremlin is probably going to be a little bit of trouble. We could do cleave, just to go ahead and deal damage to all enemies, but we're going to bash him first to make him vulnerable. Do the cleave. We will be taking some damage, extra damage, now that we've enraged him a little bit. Increases attack damage by 4. Yikes. He's tough. He's a tough feller, isn't he? We're going to strike at his leader again, take some damage. He's going to summon another lovely little minion. Minions, I should say. Almost spat out my drink there. Okay. So first we're going to spot the weakness. We're going to break limits. Do we shrug it off to protect ourselves from all that incoming damage? That might be the better option, or we could use double tap to kill one of them. Let's kill one of the ragey fellers there. That's the only thing about this particular build is that it's not as well optimized for multiple foes. It's just kind of for taking down one big powerful foe. For better or for worse. There is an impending rest. Stop encouraging your minions, you jerk. Oh, boy. Oh, it is going to hurt. Okay. I'm considering my options. Let's see. 19 plus 36 is like... Oh my gosh. That is 55 damage coming in. Really, the only logical thing that I can think of to do is just to entrench and mitigate some of that garbage. Holy moly, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, we're still going to be taking 35 of it. Yikes. We need to take this dude out ASAP. Like, yesterday kind of level. So we're going to double our strength. We could just go ahead and kill the minions. Honestly, we have enough to kill both of them. Let's just do that. Yeah. We shall do that. He's going to be strengthening nobody, and we'll have a chance to really strike at him. He's going to be summoning new minions, so honestly, now is our chance to attack. We're going to spot his weaknesses. He doesn't intend to attack. I'm getting too hasty with that. We're going to double tap, and double tap our cleave, so that he will take a lot of damage. And honestly, I have a bad feeling that this next turn is going to be all or nothing. Like, if we don't kill this guy now, then it's going to be rough. It's going to be, as my old coworker, Leah, put it, bad news bears. We don't want any bears of bad news. Let me see. Once again, considering my options. Let's bash the boss here. do iron... Actually, I think we'll have enough to kill him. Yeah, we definitely have enough to kill him. Yeah, retreat, you little munchkins. Out of my way. And we suffered a lot of damage. But that relic actually there might help with that. Magic Flower healing is 50% more effective during combat. So, I think that'll increase our healing to 9 at the end of each combat, which is great. Ooh, and we immediately have a potion that'll increase our max HP. So, I mean, waste not, want not. Let's just drink this thing. Now we have 92 health. That's not too bad. And, part of me is considering doing another Iron Wave, just because it is very helpful. I do like having the damage and the block at the same time. Twin Strike's not too bad either. We're not really going to have the money to reliably get rid of cards, though. So we need to keep that in mind. Let's just keep rolling with what we have thus far. And to go to this question mark, hope it's not a combat. And it's a combat with one of my least favorite enemies in this game. Well, it is what it is. We're going to shrug off. And if it goes really sour, we're going to smoke bomb our way out of here. Yeah, this enemy, I feel like this enemy needs to be nerfed. That's just my personal opinion, but that's way too much damage. And he also, his debuff is so debilitating, too. Enfeebling Spores. Maybe I should stop complaining and start actually fighting the thing. Let's defend. Let's go ahead and bash him, because his malleable will just keep on getting the block up, and it'll keep reducing our damage. So let's just go and try to hit him where it hurts. We're going to be suffering 8 damage. But we're technically healing 9 now. So there's that. And speaking of enfeebling spores, there it is. In all of its terrible wonder, I suppose. We're going to cleave him. We're going to strike. And we're going to strike. Hopefully we'll get some strength increases to help offset this decrease in damage and block. And once again, he's coming in for 21 damage. We could really... Actually, we have enough to mitigate the whole thing with just Impervious, so we might just do it like that. So we're going to spot his weakness, since he's intending to attack us this time. We're just going to do Imperious and sure, defend for extra whimsies, I suppose. He's going to come in strong, but we want to come in even stronger. And we're going to do Limit Break immediately. Yeah, just to double my strength. Iron Wave to get some sort of block generation going, and 8 damage twice on this Yahoo. 15 damage. We are running out of HP, guys, so hopefully we can kill this guy very, very soon. I have had plenty of runs come to an end by this stupid thing. So, let's just, as my wife likes to say, let's just not say we didn't. Oh yeah, this will be sufficient to kill! Yeah, I was right. So we are healing for 9 each and every time. Fantastic. No money, sorry, that's the payment that we get for extra energy. We could do Pommel Strike to get extra card draw and delete one of our regular strikes. But once again, reliably deleting things is going to be the issue of the day. So let's just go ahead and do it. It's a pretty high damage card for 1 energy. Plus it gets some extra card draw, which is almost never a bad thing. I should rest. Yes, I will take that advice and rest. I'm still not at a good place HP where I am comfortable, but honestly, guys, we're going to keep on hitting the question marks at this point. I'm sorry, cowardice, etc., and so on and so forth, but I want to survive so we can unlock the Watcher. Let us see what this chest has for us. Juzu Bracelet. So we'll now no longer encounter combat in question mark rooms. Haha! Thank you, game. You have justified my decision even more. And I'm wondering if people in the comments are going to be like, "Ah, come on, you scrub." Which, I mean, if so, then just let me know, and I'll make a set of rules for myself to follow. But here is a new event. Thwack! You were knocked unconscious. Shot through the heart. And you're to blame. Groggy and with a throbbing head. You awaken to find yourself thrown in the center of a massive stadium with an overflowing audience of slavers, cultists, and other denizens of the city. An armored giant with a golden crown bellows at you from atop. We now begin the 4,200th combat. A gate on the opposite side opens. We're going to have some gladiatorial action here. Let us see how this goes. Before your gladiatorial action commences, let us have one hydration break. Pardon me for just a second. That concludes our hydration break, and now back to the action. Alright. So these guys are immediately coming at us for a stupid amount of damage. We could leave. We definitely could leave. I am not liking that damage, guys. If we persevere, we can go to an encounter in which we can get 2 relics. But is it worth it? That is the question. Let's try to fight our way out. Fight our way out, and monkey bite our way out. As always, points for the random references that you guys might be able to recognize in my videos. I'll give that one to you. That one was the Aquabats. Mechanical Ape. Such a good song. We could go for a killer body slam combo with Entrench. I'm just kind of doing the math in my head. 26. That actually might be preferable. But let's do Shrug It Off first in case if we get a better card option. Ooh, we have Cleave. Oh, but with Entrench. Okay. I'm glad that I reconsidered there for a second. Let's do Pommel Strike. We could have done Impervious. I'm just trying to think. We will have enough to kill him this round. Actually, let's just do it this way. Yeah! That wasn't too bad of management. Now, I think this guy's going to weaken me. No, he's making me vulnerable. So it makes his attacks a little stronger. But we're going to spot your weakness there, buddy. Oh yeah, I got eyes on you. We're going to block up, so that way we're only taking 2 of that damage. And I think that we'll have a chance to heal before the next combat, which is really great if that's the case. Might make me feel a little bit better about taking on the elites. I'm feeling risky. And let's just go ahead and bring it home with Twin Strike. Yes. Well done, weakling. The giant mock claps whilst he riles up the crowd with exaggerated gestures. Gold and confetti shower you. Time for the real challenge. The last battle left. A small opening in the Colosseum's wall, and you can easily escape through there while everyone is distracted. Do you stay and fight? Well, we do have a smoke bomb, so potentially we could still escape with our lives if things go really south. Let us fight a powerful fight with many rewards. Let us see. Immediately, my impulse is to shrug it off to just negate all that damage that's coming in. Bash this guy. And Twin Strike. And we're going to have to be very wary of the ogre behind us. He's going to give us a wound. And he's going to get increasingly angrier as we use skill cards. So we want to limit that as much as we possibly can. And it's only at skills. Whenever I play a skill, he gains strength. We're getting 13 damage. More. 15 if I block up. If I am so inclined to choose to do that. Powers are not. Oh, and I also got some HP. Nifty. I did not intend to do that. I'd forgotten about my relics, so that healed me for a little bit, you know. That's a positive. We'll just bring it in with a regular strike. We will really have to prepare. Oh, it's making me nervous, guys. I am definitely not going to lie now. With vulnerable on the table, Our modus operandi could be changing very quickly. Let's Pommel Strike to get card draw. Iron Wave. Body Slam is an attack. We could drink a Flex Potion. That'll give us 5 extra damage. That will be enough to kill this guy here. Let's do that. It is a temporary solution. But that way, let's see, we were only taking 4 damage against this crazy ogre dude. And we will see if we can achieve victory. 9 damage. Could do double tap. He intends to attack, so we can get some extra strength, but at what cost? He will get very mad very quickly. I'm thinking, guys. My apologies if this episode is a little bit slower, but we want to win. I'll go ahead and eat the extra damage, I guess. At the cost of my own, you know, for my own strength purposes. We really cannot afford to take much more. In fact, we literally cannot afford to take almost any more damage, really. Let's Pommel Strike. That'll let us gain 30 block. Let's Twin Strike. Let's Impervious. This is getting really bad. And pray that we have enough fortitude to kill him the next turn. The good thing is that our block carries over into the next turn. Limit Break, we could double our strength. Ooh. Hold on, we have to do the math. We may have to smoke bomb our way out of here, guys. And if that's the case, it is okay. I'd rather smoke bomb and live. 12-12. With the limit break. 12-12. And then +5. 12-12. I think that would only be 11. And plus limit break. I don't foresee a conclusion to this fight in which we survive. Let's run. Yeah. Honestly, I don't think there was anything else that we could have done. And that's okay. Sometimes that is just what you have to do. So we're going to go through here. And we're going to get a treasure chest. So, you know, really? I see that as a net increase. Shuriken. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. Awesome. That'll be very useful for us. I don't think the store is going to have anything. Might as well investigate. Oh, man, yeah, that was a tense fight. I think we did the right option there. I didn't foresee us being able to win that fight at all. Let's just go ahead and leave. We have nothing that we can buy, so, you know, why the heck dawdle? We'll need to rest. We'll have to rest. There's no ifs, ands, buts, or ors about it. We are rapidly approaching boss number 2. Doing pretty well so far on this run, I must say. Okay, so we have immediately 18 damage coming in. Why? Just why? Let's be devious. Let us defend, so we can at least block some damage. Double tap. And double tap that bash. That way he has 4 stacks of vulnerable. Yes, we'll still be taking 13 damage, but the shelled parasite's not going to be as formidable whenever it's more vulnerable to my attacks. So we're going to immediately pop cleave. We're going to strike. I'm getting annoyed because of his healing thing there. And we'll just have to body slam him. We get extra strength from a kunai. Sorry, not kunai, shuriken. The kunai is a separate item. So going to be taking 11 damage. He's going to heal for 5 because he's a fart knocker. We need to get rid of this rat. But if we get rid of him, he's going to apply a stack of vulnerable onto us. Now he's just going to do his thing this turn. Fair enough, whatever. We're going to spot that guy's weakness. We're going to Iron Wave him. Honestly, it's the same amount of block either way. We're only going to be taking 2 damage, and his plated armor is going bye-bye because we just keep on shredding it. The rat's going to grow itself. So, oh man, the damage is rolling in, guys. 21 to be exact, to be precise. Let's pommel strike. We could do strike, and that'll kill him. And then just shrug it off. Yeah, that's not a bad course of action, actually. Got some extra strength. We're going to draw a card that's not going to avail us anything, but it's okay. We're only going to take 1 damage from the rat. Man, this game is really testing the limits of our build here, but that's exactly what we wanted to do, right? Let's limit break. Let's just bash it for the kill. Yeah. I love that we have an item that's now passively increasing our strength as well. What we need is a heavy strike. If we get that, then that's immediately going to the deck. Not in here yet, unfortunately. Power through, add 2 wounds to your hand. Gain 20 block. That's risky. I don't want permanent injuries in my hand. So we'll just skip. We'll definitely need to rest, but unfortunately we are not going to be at full HP again. If only the flower would help my healing at the rest site, but it's only in combat. You gotta love that specificity going into these builds, and we're gonna go ahead and fight boss number 2. Let us see if we will emerge victorious here, gang. Immediately, I say, double tap to do twin strike twice, regular strike, and regular strike. We already have 1 strength, and we were able to deal 33 damage. Not bad for turn 1 on a boss fight. But of course, his minions are going to come and raise all sorts of havoc. Limit break could help us, but honestly, impervious is going to be the best solution here. Let's go ahead and do cleave. I'm thinking. Yeah, cleave. That way we can have some damage going on the minions. We're going to use impervious. And then body slam one of the minions. That way, when they steal one of the cards, I'll be able to get one immediately back. I did not really take the time to see how much damage we're getting. Oh, actually, we had just enough to block all of that. How's about that? That's pretty nifty. We're going to spot your weakness. That way we can get some extra strength. We're going to shrug off your paltry attack. We're going to deal 9 damage to this guy. And we'll need to eliminate the minions quickly because this guy has an extremely powerful attack. And we just want to keep negating as much damage as we possibly can. Unfortunately, we have no potions to roll with. That minion's going to steal a card. He's going to steal Bash. That's not horrible, but could be worse. Minions coming at us. We're going to take 20 damage unless we're able to do something. So what we're going to do... Thinking. We're going to spot the weakness of this fellow here. That way we get extra strength. We're going to defend. We won't be able to body slam. That's okay. We're taking 10 damage as opposed to 20, which is okay. And that other minion's going to steal one of our cards. Limit break. Ah, that makes me extremely sad. We're going to use strike double tap, and twin strike on the minion. Nice! We get another upgrade to our offensive abilities because of the, not the kunai, the shuriken. I keep on defaulting to the shuriken. He is prepping himself for his nasty attack, so we need to be ready. And there it is, the nasty attack. Let's immediately kill the minion. Let us do limit break. Shrug it off. We will survive this, but this is going to hurt very badly. Instead of, let's just deal 21 damage along with the block that we were already going to have. We're going to receive 38 damage. We'll need to rip and tear through this guy, otherwise we might be dead by not next turn, but the turn afterwards. If that is the case, it's been a great run, but I mean, sometimes you just can only do so much against certain enemy types, but our strength is rolling in. He is almost halfway down already. We might take this home, guys. I don't know. We will have to see. 26 damage coming in. Oi. Spot your weakness. Limit break. So we have a ridiculous amount of strength. 49 damage to draw a card. Oh, but no, my guys. I believe this is where the run ends, unfortunately. I was hoping for a big win, but I feel like that we've done pretty well. Let's just go down swinging, 90 damage. We, honestly, if we had one more energy to have worked with, we might have been able to survive. But let's just go ahead and accept our meritorious defeat. It is what it is, we can't control it. We have been desecrated. Getting my metal voice on there. Points again if you know that song reference. I will not give that one to you that time. Your consciousness fades. I feel like that we had some potential there. We almost got another unlock. But, since we already won a run beforehand, we just had to play this run, and now we have unlocked the Watcher. So we will be able to take her for a spin. Yeah, I realized that was kind of weird before I even said it, but I said it anyway. My apologies, but we're going to go ahead and try the Watcher for our next episode of Slay the Spire. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. We will get to another victory eventually. Once again, if you have any tips, comments, tricks, criticisms, etc., leave them in the comments below. Hit like if you like this series and you want to continue. Hit subscribe and you will see that continued series that you liked. And yeah, go ahead and check out the link to the Steam page for this game in the description below. $25. It regularly comes on sale. It is worth it all the time. It is such a good game, and I'm so thankful that I have a chance to help promote it. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a good time. I am once again White and Nerdy Man, and we will see you next time on the next episode of Slay the Spire.